Love is in the air, baby. Welcome back to another metal news video. Today we have quite a bit to cover, some brand new, some a little bit from the back, but let's get right into it. Alright, first thing on the list, and it is by far the most exciting thing next to the content this guy makes. Tom Barber from Chelsea Grin recently proposed to his longtime girlfriend during one of their shows, but I'm super happy for him and Victoria, so that is fantastic, and I'll show a little clip right here. Once again, super happy for Tom and Victoria. Next on the list, Duerr from Shadow of Intent, you know what I mean, Shadow of Intent, is having a baby with his girlfriend. Shout out to Ben and Tom, both are getting their relationship stuff going on, but Ben is expecting a baby. This actually, the original photo that I'm showing you now was taken in April. However, he posted a photo of him and his family. It's him, his girlfriend, and his dog, and you can see how long, how far she is coming in this process. So that's super awesome. Ben's having a baby soon. While we're still with Shadow of Intent, The Migrant was their last release, and that was on March 30th of this year, and we're still figuring out what we're thinking in terms of albums. But they did release Elegy last year, and so it would be a little out of the blue for them to release something this year. So The Migrant could be a single that they just kind of throw out there, or it could be part of their album, but I don't expect anything from these guys until very late this year, if not pretty relatively early the following year, 2024. With that being said, the next topic that we're going to talk about is Darko band, you know what I mean, back to Tommy Barber. The LP3 is now currently hitting the studio. According to Baby J, he posted a video of him and the whole setup of how he created one of the songs instrumentally. If you guys aren't familiar, Baby J does but he is heavily involved in all of the instrumental processes of Darko. And then, Tom comes in and he absolutely slays the track. But from my understanding, that they're going in the studio right now to probably finalize mixes, but then to record vocals for LP3. That's my thought process. There's no confirmation that I'm aware of right now, so that leads me to believe that we're still sitting on current Darko music, and we're not, we don't got a whole library that we don't have, that we're not aware about, at least for now. So that is super exciting, and hopefully Baby J, because he's been keeping us posted with the updates on Darko here, hopefully he keeps sharing, that way we know when we get to have more music. Alright, this one is a little bit off topic for me. This one is actually a video game. If you guys are not aware, there is a video game under the title Crystalla that has a variety of different metal vocalists that is featured in the game as different enemies and bosses. Featuring metal vocalists like Dave Seminok from Signs of a Swarm and Will Ramos of Lorna Shore. Crystalla looks very interesting to me as a Dark Souls lover and fan. If you guys don't know about my tattoos, it has a lot of the same characteristics in terms of how it plays. It has those interesting things, and of course it is featured by our favorite metal vocalist as the enemies and bosses. So this is basically a Souls fan, metal fans like wet dream, and I'm super excited to see how it's becoming. And with honesty, I did not expect this project to get as big as it did, but it's starting to get release dates mixed up or figured out. They're starting to get stuff to come to console, and the game has evolved a lot in the short time that they've been announcing it. So Crystalla from ACS Games is super interesting to me, and if you guys want to go check them out, please do. I typically don't cover game related stuff on this channel, but well, metal wise, but this is something that I definitely wanted to bring to your guys' attention. Now we're going to dive back into some drama from a little bit earlier on. Mental Cruelty over the last couple of months has experienced a new vocalist. So Luca Cruelty from Upon a Hill to Die Upon, that album and the previous ones had a lot of controversial things said about him, which I'm not going to dive into for the sake of respect for the band as well as him, but unfortunately they did part ways, and with that there is a new vocalist in town. I hope I don't butcher this. Lucas Nicolai. So Lucas Nicolai took over from Luca, and they released an album in April, which I wish I was able to cover. Zwelich, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but it is a fantastic album if you guys aren't aware, so make sure to go check that out. But yes, they did go ahead and switch out their vocalist, and they've already released an album which is about, I believe, above 10 songs, but it is a fantastic album from start to finish. I have myself covered it. Signs of the Swarm's Amongst the Low and Empty album came out recently, and they're doing live shows for the new album, but that is officially out. And recently I did another video on Crown Magnetar, and their latest album, Everything Bleeds, is now out, and I missed that as well, but that was in July. I know that was a little bit of a quick one, but I appreciate every single one of you that has made it this far to this video. Thank you for taking the time to stop today and watch, and I appreciate you leaving a comment if you have any thoughts about any of the topics we talked about today, and I will see you guys in a new video. Bye-bye.